Today's news. Today's news.
This is CBS News on the Hour, sponsored by Progressive Insurance.
I'm Cammie McCormick. The man arrested at Donald Trump's golf course in Florida, allegedly pointing a rifle, will now face more serious charges. CBS's Stacey Lynn has the latest.
Ryan Routh is expected in court later this afternoon, and prosecutors indicated they'll add to his charges attempting to assassinate a major political candidate after the Justice Department shared a letter allegedly written by him months before the incident expressing his intent to kill the former president.
Routh has not entered a plea. Israel has launched more than 1,000 strikes into Lebanon today. Linda Gradstein reports they're targeting Hezbollah leaders and weapons facilities.
They say that there were thousands of rocket launchers that were about to send rockets to Israel, and they're trying to hit those rocket launchers before they can fire. And they're targeting homes where cruise missiles and other things are being stored.
President Biden discussed the situation with a key leader today, the president of the UAE. Nancy Cordes is at the White House with more.
The UAE is a critical and growing ally for the U.S. in a very tricky part of the world, in the Middle East. And in fact, this meeting in the Oval Office is the first time that a leader of the United Arab Emirates has come here to Washington to meet with the President of the United States since the UAE was formed.
The violence is also expected to dominate this week's UN General Assembly meeting in New York. A government watchdog is warning the FAA needs to move fast to modernize aging air traffic control systems. Correspondent Matt Piper has that.
The U.S. Government Accountability Office report says some air traffic control systems have not been upgraded in the last 10 years or longer. It says the FAA itself found that of 138 systems, 51 of them were unsustainable.
And modernization plans could take years. In Birmingham, police are seeking the public's help in tracking down who was responsible for a weekend shooting that left 4 people dead. It happened outside a nightclub, and authorities believe it was a targeted hit. Mayor Randall Woodfin.
I want to make myself very clear on what the priority is. It is to hunt down, capture, arrest, and convict the people who are responsible for this mass shooting.
Forecasters are keeping a close eye on a cluster of storms south of the Cayman Islands. The system could strengthen quickly as it moves north toward the U.S. Meteorologist David Parkinson.
There's very warm water ahead of this storm. There's not a lot of dry air, and there's not a lot of shear. That is a combination for rapid intensification of a hurricane right up to landfall.
The National Hurricane Center says the disturbance may become Hurricane Helene on Wednesday. On Wall Street, the Dow is higher. This is CBS News.
Well, that's today's news. Today's news. I didn't hear any good news, did you? I didn't think so. I guess it's all about perspective. The glass is half full. Well, as always, I'd like to thank you again for coming along with me on these Dash Cam News adventures. You know the drill. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz. Bye-bye, everybody. It's 76 degrees in Alameda, California.